Grace and peace multiply to you, and knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the Most High God, the Savior, to those that keep His commandments. This is part 3, to woe. Now, for the moment, I don't know if I got to it the last time, but 1 Peter chapter 4, 2 verses here. 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 17 and 18. For the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of God. It's going to begin at the house of God. Because we got a lot of so-called godly people that are not teaching God's word. They twist things. And they get you deceived. They get people deceived. And if it first began at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of God? He putting a question on the table. You know what I'm saying? Verse 18, and if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? That's cold. That's cold, because if the righteous, if the ones that's doing it right, the one that's keeping the commandments, keeping the dietary law, keeping the feast days, you know what I'm saying? Doing what they supposed to do, studying to show they self-approved, is doing it right, and they scarcely be saved. Because ain't nobody saved now. But at a set time, those that are not doing it, where they gonna end up at? What is their final destination? You know what I'm saying? He putting the question on the table. Now, Old Testament, Isaiah chapter 30. Isaiah chapter 30, beginning with verse 1, and then I'm gonna skip down to verse 8. Isaiah 30, verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me. You got a lot of people like that. They take counsel, but not of the Lord. They want to put their trust in man. The scriptures tell you, the Lord tell you in the scriptures, don't put your trust in man. They take counsel of me. They take counsel, but not of me. And that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit. Whoa. And we got a lot of evil spirits around us, working hard to get us to turn from the Lord, to do things contrary to the Lord, to say things contrary to the Lord. A lot of people got spirits on them that are not of His spirit, that they may add sin to sin. Now skip down to verse 8. Now go, write it before them in the table, and note it in the book, that it may be for the time to come, forever and ever. Verse 9, that this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord. Psalms chapter 19, verse 7 and on say, the law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul. We're supposed to be striving to be like Christ, right? We're supposed to be striving to be like the Lord. And His law is perfect. So if His law is perfect, but we ain't keeping His law, how can we be perfect? You know what I'm saying? How can we be like the Lord if we ain't doing what He said to do? If we ain't keeping His perfect laws? Verse 10. Which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits. So people want to hear lies. They don't want to hear the truth. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to hear the truth. Woe unto them. And you got these teachers and preachers and pastors, they feeding them the truth. I mean, they feeding them the lies that they want to hear. And the Lord got a plan for that when He returns. And it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. Matthew 23. Matthew 23 and verse 37. Now, this is the Messiah talking. Verse 37. O Jerusalem, Jerusalem, thou that killest the prophets, and stonest them which are sent unto thee, how often would I have gathered thy children together, even as a hen gathereth her chickens under her wings, and ye would not. The Lord say, You know, in the Old Testament, he say, even though y'all rebelled against me, my hands are stretched out still to you. Here it is, he's saying it in Matthew 23. He said he would have gathered you. He would have continued to keep his protection around you. He would continue to bless you. But you would not. That's contrary. People that want to hear lies all day long, don't want to come into the truth, 9 times out of 10, they got a reprobate mind. And they are penciled in for damnation. Woe unto you, scribes, Pharisees, hypocrites. Because I'm going to tell you, in one of the next videos, I'm going to walk it on down. I'm going to show you another one of these so-called denominations that teach lies. All the denominations come out of one particular organization, and that is the Roman Catholic Church. You heard of the Protestant Reformation? All the denominations are in the Protestant Reformation. They just don't want to be called Catholic anymore. They don't want to follow the Pope, even though they do exactly what the Pope say do. You know what I'm saying? Hypocrites. And nowadays you got these churches that call themselves non-denominational, but they go to church on the first day of the week. They eat swine and unclean, abominable things, and they lie to the people. What's the difference? If it walks like a duck, if it quacks like a duck, then what is it? It's a duck. You know what I'm saying? You even got these churches called holiness. Holiness of what? Not the law. Because you call yourself holiness so you won't be labeled or titled a certain denomination, but you just like the rest of them. Woe unto you, scribes, Pharisees, and modern day hypocrites. Grace and peace, multiply.